So the bench is getting crowded with all these tools and parts. But tonight I want to do something really quick and see if the spacers will get this thing off the ground, because it is awfully low. So again, this is the bought Drag Slash. I set it aside. I'm going to quickly install these spacers. See, I mean, it's basically sitting on the ground. Let's see, which ones are on the bought Drag Slash? I don't think I have a match, but I think this big one will match the thickness of those. So let's give that a shot. Just the big one. I think that did it. Now this one still sits a bit higher. See, that one still sits a bit higher, and my goal was to make them identical. You see, but what I do need to do, I do need to install this wheelie bar. So I'm going to take it off and see if that fixes the height, because the other thing I'm going to do tonight is throw on the wheelie bar. Maybe throwing on another spacer will work, because it made it better, but just not identical. So that is with another spacer. It's close. It's close. I'm going to leave that and see how it performs, but it's not bottoming out anymore. And with my hand, they feel very similar now. So I'm going to leave it like that for now anyway. But I'll take off this wheelie bar and install the drag racing wheelie bar. I have a bad habit of staying up too late tinkering and reading and stuff. But this stuff is so much fun. Oh wow, so this gets installed like that. Alright, so there's a lot of screws to take out. So let's do it. So the kit comes with this part, which is also on the Drag Slash, but it doesn't fit over this transmission. So I think the move is just to install this. Yeah, that has to be the move. So this fits nicely over it, but it's also decreasing the ground clearance there. So I'm going to revisit the spring and shock situation. So to make it exactly like a Drag Slash, you'd have to get the same transmission, and this is just the regular stock Slash transmission from over 10 years ago. It's probably like 13 years, but it still bolts right up. So I don't know which screws are which, but I'm going to use the screws that came with it. Maybe I'll get one of those little zit screwdrivers, but then how else would I build up my wrists? I need a long one, so I'm putting a long screw in here. Let's see. There we go. So that's how deep the screw that holds the motor cover is. All right, so there's enough room to screw both of them in, and there's like a millimeter, maybe a millimeter and a half gap between the two. So I am going to install this one on this side and the other one coming in from the other direction. And I believe screws of this length, I don't know, it might have come with it, but it was definitely used to attach the old school wheelie bar. And it's working. Where should my initial setting be? I'm gonna go one up from the middle. So that's the middle. I'm gonna go one up. I think that's where I had the best results. And that is pretty sturdy. It's crazy how long these are. But anyway, I'm going in for the night. Look how much I'm sweating. And I'm just standing here working on an RC car. It's humid and hot. But anyway, until hopefully tomorrow, y'all take care.